Japan isn't the only forward-thinking country when it comes to creating futuristic transport. Recently, videos have surfaced of Russian troops using electrical scooters on the battlefield. And while some speculate that it indicates a shortage of traditional military vehicles, others argue that it's simply Russia using everything in their artillery to transport supplies quickly and continue advancing into enemy territory. They can hit speeds of up to 70 kilometers per hour, getting soldiers across the front line much faster than if they were on foot, especially while lugging heavy cargo. However, these vehicles are subject to hits from aerial drones, making these mini scooters and their riders susceptible to attacks. There's also the issue of where to charge the battery when it runs down, which could be a fatal hindrance if it suddenly stops in an active combat zone. But Russia isn't just changing warfare by deploying electric scooters to the front line. They're also looking into using AI technology to create automated robot tanks that are capable of shooting at army targets via remote control. They recently launched these AI-powered unmanned T-72 Sturm tanks in Ukraine as a way to reduce mortality rates while improving autonomous attacks. Development of these tanks have been ongoing since before the war and are now entering the battlefield because of their cost-effectiveness and reliability. The T-72 is equipped with a range of weapons, including a 125mm 2A46 gun that can take out live enemy targets in diverse scenarios. Its fire control system is also similar to what Russia uses in their other military tanks. But what sets the T-27 apart is that it can make autonomous firing decisions. The tank also has an impressive set of sensors within the ultrasonic, visible, and infrared range, making it capable of carrying out night missions with ease. On top of that, the Sturm project promises to release other variants of their AI-powered tanks, including ones armed with missiles, flamethrowers, cannons, and unmanned rocket launchers. Imagine going up against such an army on the battlefield. And with almost no threat of losing personnel under enemy fire, they'd nearly be unstoppable. The Japanese motor corporation Yamaha stunned audiences during their first showcase of its one-of-a-kind electric motorcycle. But beyond its fancy engines and sleek body, the Motoroid stood out as a trailblazer for next-generation transportation by incorporating AI. This revolutionary motorcycle has the ability to self-balance and automatically responds to its rider's body gestures like a living companion. If you've ever seen an action or sci-fi movie where the protagonist's vehicle seems to be perfectly in tune with their needs, kind of like the Batmobile, then you've got a good picture. By incorporating cutting-edge technology such as AMS's self-balancing system, the Motoroid can electronically control the vehicle's chassis, constantly keeping it stable and upright. It achieves this by rotating parts of the machine, including the battery, swing arm, and rear wheel around the motorcycle's center of gravity, allowing it to maintain its balance even when it's in motion. Sounds like every motorcycle stunt rider's dream. In essence, nearly the entire bottom of the Motoroid is capable of rotating around the AMS's axis, and thanks to the image recognition AI, it can recognize gestures and respond to the driver's hand movements. With a beckoning wave or raised palm, you can instruct the motorcycle to come towards you or stop, making interactions between the rider and machine more seamless. Some might even argue it blurs the lines between machines and life. So considering this electric motorcycle also comes equipped with a haptic human-machine interface, they're probably onto something. This haptic feature, also known as force feedback, strategically creates a greater sense of unity between the rider and Motoroid by providing contact points at the rider's chest and waist area. So it's almost like you're getting a hug from your motorcycle while riding, truly making it feel like, a companion. But Yamaha isn't the only Japanese automaker looking to change the future of mobility. In fact, they're one of the many companies today exploring the possibility of using AI in our transport systems. And with the proliferation of artificial intelligence in our society, it's no surprise that automotive companies are using it to make the way we move more efficient and safer. At a past Tokyo Motor Show, the well-known automotive giant Toyota debuted their Toyota Concept I series. that featured a range of vehicles, including a four-wheeled model, a smaller mobile version, and a compact three-wheeled scooter-like vehicle designed specifically for pedestrian areas. The main highlight of the showcase was the four-wheel model, Concept I, which featured groundbreaking technology that can read the driver's emotion and alertness from their tone of voice, actions, and expressions. As impressive as that sounds, it doesn't just stop there. The vehicle is capable of pulling information from your social media activity, GPS information, and previous car conversation history to determine your preferences. In essence, the car collects such data to learn about the driver on the go. Once you get over how creepy that sounds, it's actually amazing how much better your driving experience can get. The Concept I could warn you about blind spots using GPS, play music that perfectly fits your mood, or create fresh experiences by suggesting a new route. Of course, giving a car so much access to your personal information opens up a can of worms. If there's a security breach, hackers could use the data on your mood, previous locations, and even conversations to blackmail you. Hopefully, these are issues Toyota sorts out before the launch. While the three-wheeled Concept I Walk doesn't have a futuristic and sleek interior, its specifications make it a perfect fit for navigating sidewalks and other walking areas without becoming a nuisance. It's shorter than the average person's stride and narrower than your shoulder width, so it can easily turn in place without bumping into a passerby. It also helps its advanced AI models come with warning systems, so if it senses the rider turning the handles when there's an object or person in the way, it'll automatically avoid a collision by warning you and taking the wheels. These sensors also make it possible for the Concept I Walk to stop itself and prevent running into anything. When there's no danger, its steering functions are surprisingly easy to use. Unlike the typical scooter that requires you to constantly shift your body weight forward, the Concept I Walk has an automated driving function that ensures continuous motion. It also has a low floor, making it accessible for riders of all ages, making it easier for grandpa to take a stroll in the park, even when battling, say, severe osteoarthritis. The low floors also mean, unlike bikes that can limit your choice of clothing, the Concept I Walk is suitable for women wearing long skirts or dresses. But one of the most impressive features by far of the Concept I series is that you can engage with the AI interface across vehicles, kind of like still having access to your Google account after switching devices. In other words, you could drive long distances in the four-wheel Concept I model, then hop out and get on your Concept I Walk to walk on the sidewalk. This feature could completely revolutionize transportation, especially for people living with disabilities that restrict their movement, because they can seamlessly switch from one mode of transport to another. Another noteworthy vehicle that can switch modes to optimize the user's experience is the Kangoo Smart Scooter. It doubles as an assistant robot that can follow you around while you run errands in the grocery store, and then transforms into an electric scooter that gives you a ride home. It belongs to a robotic series called Ridroid, developed by the Future Robotics Technology Center in Japan, and it intimidates a mechanical horse following its master. So, when you're ready to go somewhere else, it transforms into a vehicle that can reach speeds up to 10 kilometers per hour. Like the other next-generation transport systems I've mentioned earlier, it also uses AI features to track and follow its owner's motion. While in Roid mode, the robot is capable of autonomous travel, and you can control it via a tablet. On the other hand, in Ride mode, when you get on the vehicle, it possesses a body sonic system and force feedback in its handlebars that enhances the rider-bot integration. As a result, it can make seamless turns at ultra-high speeds by body movement, just like in skiing or skating. Its wireless navigation and positional mapping system also makes it the perfect companion in urban areas where there are lots of people or obstacles. But like the Concept I series, it's still in development, and it's unsure when this assistant scooter will hit the market. But what about vehicles for entertainment? Honda took personal mobility a step further when they launched their new Honda Uni One. It features the world's first extended reality mobility experience. It's also a hand-free seated device that allows users to move naturally in all directions without steering. So it looks a lot like a floating wheelchair and could potentially help users that are paraplegic or quadriplegic get around without aid. In addition to a seatbelt so passengers can buckle up while in the air, the Uni One features anti-tipping technology that prevents falls using its posture sensors and stabilization controllers. The Uni One also comes with a headset users can use to play virtual reality games, and even incorporates fun effects like vibrations when a player hits an obstacle in the game. At low positions, users can maintain eye level at a normal seated position, but its high position gently elevates its users to the height of a person standing, and that makes it easier to communicate at more natural angles. The engineers behind this vehicle are keen on using it to help people with impaired lower limbs that may not have confidence walking for longer periods. So for Honda, it's not just a way to get around. This next-gen transport vehicle is an opportunity for families and friends to get around without the restrictions of a conventional wheelchair. In 2023, the Moscow Metro started a new department called the Driverless Transport Research and Development Center, and shortly after their establishment, they launched Russia's first driverless tram. The latest in the center's driverless tram technology, this vehicle is equipped with 4 lidars, 6 cameras, and 3 radars that can collect and help control its speed and navigation. Still, in its first stage, the tram covers 800,000 kilometers on its route, while successfully maintaining a set speed, passing through track switches and stopping at designated points. The Metro says that in Stage 2, the driverless system should automatically open and close doors with a human driver present to oversee its actions. But by its final stage, which should be complete by the end of 2025, it should be fully autonomous without the need for a driver at the controls. The Russian military isn't the only one forming a growing interest in electric scooters and bikes. Private citizens looking for more efficient ways of transport for inner-city commutes are now pivoting towards e-scooters. And while Russia's local e-bike market is still in development, popular e-scooter companies like Whoosh have over 20,000 electric vehicles across cities like Moscow, St. Petersburg, and Kazan. Getting a ride is as easy as downloading an app and booking a scooter near you. However, if you're looking to own a private bike, you may look into one of the more popular manufacturers dominating the Russian distribution channel. Lugging, or Li Bike, is a Chinese-based electric bike company that's popular amongst Russians because of their strong design. One of their most popular series, the Li 7000 Commuter, has a 350 watts brushless rear hub motor and can reach a max speed of 25 kilometers per hour. It can also carry loads of up to 265 pounds, making its light aluminum frame suitable for most riders. Li Bike's X Series is even more impressive in terms of speed, reaching up to 35 kilometers per hour and even featuring an interactive LED display and a USB charging port. It also comes with a replaceable 48-volt 11 ampere hours lithium battery, extending the lifespan of your e-bike. Indian manufacturers Alesco also hold a competitive share in the Russian electric vehicle market. Their sleek model is loaded with lots of smart features that make your riding experience more enjoyable. Its graphene and lead-acid battery is perfect for fast charging and can get up to 80% in 4 hours. At full charge, it can cover 25 to 40 kilometers in distance, making it the perfect companion to commute to work or run errands all day. Another benefit of owning an Alesco e-bike is that its anti-theft technology means you don't have to worry so much about where you park it. Riley Scooters, a UK-based startup company, also has similar anti-theft features by allowing users to lock their vehicles securely with an app. Despite being slower than the competition by pulling 15 kilometers per hour, the Riley e-scooter is still a popular brand in Russia, especially their RS3 because of its foldable design, so you can easily compress it into a compact form that's quick and easy to store when you need more space in your garage. Besides creating less clutter, the Riley scooters use advanced safety technology through their leading triple braking system that prevents collisions. It also integrates AI tracking systems you can use to plan your route or track your trips with the Riley app. With so many countries jumping on the opportunity to use AI technology to improve their existing vehicles, we could be in for a radical change in our transportation system. But despite next-gen transport vehicles solving some of our most pressing issues with moderate commute, such as traffic and pollution, it still has unique drawbacks. For one, models like the Concept I collect a lot of personal data from their drivers and could be a potential cybersecurity risk if someone, say, hacks your car or three-wheeled scooter. And while electric vehicles would reduce air pollution, dead lithium batteries could litter landfills, damaging our environment in a different way. So which of these vehicles would you rather buy or take for a joyride? Let us know in the comments below. Catch you in the next one.